Meet Chance Wanlass, writer, BJJ fighter, and co-writer of Wonderland, serving stories, bruises, and Bak Kut Teh. I'm Chris Choo, historian and chef. This is HOTPLATE SG60. Chance.
Chris.
Welcome to HOTPLATE SG60. I heard you like to eat Bak Kut Teh.
Yeah.
So today,
For sure.
I'm going to be cooking Bak Kut Teh for you.
Oh, this is like a miracle I've never seen.
Brought by southern Chinese migrants, Bak Kut Teh was hearty fare for labourers. Pork bones, offal, and herbs to fuel long days. Over time, it evolved. Hokkien, rich, Teochew, peppery, Cantonese, herbal. Today, even halal bowls tell a story of shared heritage. Bak Kut Teh is actually medicinal, right? Lots of newcomers to Singapore don't realize that it's medicinal. And most newcomers don't like medicinal taste. I'm pretty surprised why you like Bak Kut Teh. Can you tell me?
Okay, it doesn't taste medicinal to me. And I guess in the US, it doesn't matter where you are, we like barbecue, especially in the summertime. So we barbecue ribs. But generally speaking, the only kind of ribs we really eat is barbecue ribs. So here you've got like this amazing soup broth, like garlicky and really nice. But then you got the ribs, it's just the meat is literally falling off the bone. Like we like brisket, all these things, but they're all fire cooked. So having something that's like this, pork rib soup base is amazing. Super delicious.
Absolutely.
Any American would love this.
Pork, well cooked, is universal.
Yeah.
Right?
So
Okay, let's
juicy.
get into it. I'm going to go through some of the herbs that we're using. This is angelica root.
Angelica root. Okay.
Sorry. This is cardinopsis.
Oh.
Okay. Look at the shape. It's quite phallic.
Yeah,
I guess you know what it's for, right?
Yeah.
Good for men, right?
Strength.
Yeah. And this is what gives Bak Kut Teh its tea color. You know, Bak Kut Teh means pork bone tea.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Teh is tea.
Okay.
And
Wait, Tay.
Yeah,
like
Teh.
when I get my kopi.
And Bak Kut is pork bone.
Got it.
All right? It's just all good stuff. All right? So what we need to do now is we need to assemble it. Can you hold this?
Okay, got it.
Yeah. I'm going to stop talking for a while.
Strong.
This all goes in all the goodness.
Okay. Pork bone soup.
And you recognize this?
Goji berries. Yeah. It's on a lot of stuff out here in Asia. Really nice.
And
Prunes. Has to be prunes.
black dates.
Black dates. Okay.
We'll add in also some aromatics, star anise.
Star anise, like from your normal pho, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And we'll add in some cloves,
Legit.
a bit of fennel. You realize that Bak Kut Teh is very aromatic. It's because of these. And then for the bite, we'll need some white peppercorns.
I only found white pepper since I came to Asia, and I love it now.
And that's it. So what we do now is we need to just tie it up.
Okay. And this is the broth.
Yeah, this is for the broth, correct.
Okay.
I'm going to fail chef school.
Dude, if you're failing chef school, then I shouldn't be allowed to enroll.
Okay.
Like, come on.
So that goes in there.
Okay.
And then
Oh, so nice. I mentioned I didn't really have breakfast, right? We're going to eat all that? Nice.
I forgot the garlic.
There we go. Oh, that's the other thing with Bak Kut Teh. Yeah, you got the whole roasted garlic in there.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
So we're done with assembling it. Now we just fill it with water and then we braise the pork for about 2 hours. And
Braise, what does that mean? I'm literally have no idea. What does braise mean technically? Like
basically,
you just boil it
very,
or
very
low?
slow boil. Very
Okay.
slow boil. So what happens is that the juices from the meat,
So
the
you're
oils,
infusing it.
infuse the herbs, this broth, and vice versa. So everything comes together. as
Got
well.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just like to mention that in Chinese herbal medicine, these herbs are called adaptogens.
Adaptogens.
Yeah. The interesting thing about adaptogens is that they adapt to what's weak in your body. You see, Western medicine is very targeted. You've got a cough. The medicine that you take targets the symptoms, reduce mucus, reduce coughing.
Okay.
Whereas adaptogens when you eat them in the right combination, they adjust to what your body needs.
So it's like a modular approach. Oh, interesting.
Absolutely.
Wow, far out. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
So
why I like it.
That's why a lot of Kung Fu masters are also TCM practitioners.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
because
true.
if you know how to hurt, you need to know how to heal.
Correct.
So on that note, I'm going to fill this with water and then we'll have our chat. Okay?
Awesome. Okay,
Okay, let me light the fire.
nice. So it's on. It's happening. Yes.
Patience, grasshopper. 2 hours later, we feast.
2 hours. Oh my God. All right. Okay.
Chance, I didn't get the chance to introduce you properly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chance Wanlass. Very, very good friend of mine. I've known him for years.
Yeah.
He's a BJJ professor and maestro. Fifth down?
Yeah.
Wow. And recently, film writer of a critically acclaimed Singaporean film. Now, before we go on, I've got to watch this again.
Okay.
I love this.
Yeah. This is a fun one.
你目睭安尼啊，你是看有无？
我咧挂一粒尔，搁有一粒通看咧。爸爸，你好无？
好好好，
我话如我譬我会当昨日，这当真水，
当是啥物物件？
我嘛有啥物当伊做当就当，我当啥物？
啊，当是啥物意思？
我知影，我知影。伊讲搬入去当，搬入去的意思就种徛的所在，搬入去的意思应该是讲宿舍，对无？宿舍。
宿舍你嘛读宿舍，你读东，我
如果当我好啊，我袂使等。
I really love this. You know, when I saw this film and Rose said, please watch it, it's an amazing show. She went to your opening, right?
Yeah.
She said, Chance co-wrote it. And I watched this.
We had some fun with it.
He's Californian, he's 6'1", he's blue-eyed. How in the world did he write this?
Well, so this is really collaborative. My wife, Michelle Chang, she wrote the characters based on the idea of the director, Yue Chai, about these two old men who have daughters and their lives. Michelle really dialed in the character relationships of the daughters between the fathers. And then after that, it was about expanding those characters into a story world. And so that's kind of where I came in, is to create structure amongst these characters. But it was great because it's a very heartfelt, soulful movie. But we did get to have some fun with characters like Uncle Eng and have some fun with the ideas of Lost in Translation, which I relate to coming here to Singapore and having to figure out Singlish, which my mother and father-in-law primarily speak. I want to know what they're saying, man. It's important.
But it's so amazing because I speak Hokkien. And when you speak the language, the humor becomes more intense.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
that's what I'm told.
I speak fluent Hokkien, and all the nuances,
Yeah.
you and Michelle got absolutely right.
You know, honestly, I mean, the heart of the comedy is us writing it in English, and then that was taken from us to set. And so a lot of this is Mark, it's Peter, it's the actors putting their authentic vibe, because they speak their natural Hokkien speakers.
Absolutely.
So they made it so like it felt the way your dad said it in the 80s.
Yes. Yeah. So do you think that film writing is a universal skill? Say you move to Africa tomorrow. Could you write a film about Africans?
I can't speak for anyone else, but for myself, I believe, yeah, absolutely, 100%. For me, as a person and as a writer, I've learned that it's not bound by situation or culture. It's just that in different cultures, we have a different staircase to get to them. And so we arrive there differently. But when we arrive there, we're there. And I think that's why the film spoke to people in America and in Vietnam and wherever it went. It was amazing to watch the audiences connect with the characters as if they were their own grandparents.
So what do you think of Singapore as a hub for filmmaking? Like Hollywood, Bollywood, Tollywood, Korea?
You know, I'm new to the industry here, but I am from Hollywood, and I've heard the answers from the great ones. I've heard the answers from the up-and-coming independents and from people working in mainstream media. There seems to be a lot of localized reasons why that is difficult, primarily with the amount of eyeballs you have here. But I look to Hong Kong, I look to Korea, and what they did was created an exportable product that can captivate eyes and audiences. And again, you can empathizing with the characters, whatever the culture, you can empathize with their heart, their feeling. Those countries have done a really good job of that. I think if Singapore finds its way of doing that, its sort of tone, it absolutely has exportable stories. Whether it's Crazy Rich Asians or Ilo Ilo or Wonderland, these films start to tilt on that idea and connect that idea that, there's stories to tell. It's just a matter of getting good at making that an internationalized voice.
So I think a lot of it, like for Korean, the ability to export Korean is the fact that they made Korean culture cool. Yeah. I think that Wonderland achieved that to some degree. The nostalgia, the uncles themselves, they're pretty cool characters in a weird really kind of way, right? They're fun.
They're fun.
So how would you make Singapore cool enough to, export to the States on a regular basis? Like Korean movies are now all over the world. They are emulated. They are loved by everyone.
Something's cool when you respect it, I feel. You respect the bravery of the person wearing that crazy Japanese outfit. You know what I mean? You're like, wow, they're like really confident. I think respect comes with confidence about how one carries their culture. I think Wonderland, again, it's a tough movie, but you respect these characters a lot for their life choices, and they're just tough people, In the whole movie, no one ever says, I love you, but every action they take is saying, I love you. So that's a very Asian idea. I think making that cool in that kind of way, it's almost like a tough guy in an American movie.
My dad has never said to me, I love you.
Yeah. It's like imagine Bruce Willis in Die Hard saying, I love you. He doesn't do it. So there is a place where this works. I think it's just a matter of experimentation and trying to find that Singapore voice that connects outside. Yeah.
I like that. Now, your martial arts, that's your other great passion, and that's what you spend a lot of time doing. How has that contributed to your career as a film writer? Are there similarities? Do you draw from that?
For sure, yeah. I've been really lucky. I've walked a couple of different professional paths, and all the while I was doing that, martial arts was with me. I've always done it full time.
BJJ in particular, right?
In the last 30 years, Brazilian jiu-jitsu and submission grappling and grappling forms. It's funny, I was a young man when I started, and I went to martial arts like most young men. I was troubled, and I was looking for something to help me be better at living life. And oddly, it took a long time because I learned slow, but it did exactly that. And it taught me a lot of things about counterintuitive principles and approaches, problem solving, recognizing when a problem isn't a problem, it's actually a solution to a previous problem. Some wisdom in there, time, setup.
That is very particular to Brazilian jiu-jitsu, isn't it? It's like a chess game.
Very much.
I'm a martial artist myself. So Muay Thai, for example, I practice mostly Muay Thai, is how hard you can kick, how hard you can take a punch.
Delivery.
It's delivery,
it's
right?
Delivery,
yeah. But BJJ is different, right? You've got the person in the position, you've got to calculate, think, guess, feel his energy, and then make the chess move, right?
Yeah, and it's masking a lot of it. So, for instance, if I'm applying a choke on your neck, so I'm attacking you with a choke, to you, that's the truth. And so you defend it vigorously. To me, it wasn't the truth at all. I only did it to get you to defend it so that I could arm lock one of your arms easily without defending it. So there's lies, there's setups. And I think for me in storytelling, I found it really useful, especially in Wonderland. There's a big turn at the end, a big reveal that I can't give away for those who haven't seen the movie. Go see the movie. It's on Netflix. And that turn came from asking a question, how do we hide this? How do we hide this from not just the character, but the audience? And how do we carry that through the whole movie? And it turns out, I realized it's not possible. So if it's not possible, embrace it. Embrace it. Make that inevitability a part of the story. And so we made that turn, and it had a really, really powerful effect on the audience. And even me, when I watch it, I still get like choked up. And that's the beauty of art, right? Is to find the unseen thing. And in martial arts, whether it's writing or martial arts, I look for that strategy. I employ solutions that I'll look at, okay, here's a straightforward solution. I need to do X. But there's other solutions that have other features. Maybe it's a mix of things. Maybe what I'm trying to solve actually isn't a problem. Is it a problem? We don't ask these questions enough in our lives.
I get you.
We just feel resistance. We're like, I got to fight against this.
You.
It's like, actually, do I? You. Yeah.
So, I mean, BJJ is very much like what Bruce Lee said, like, be like water, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Don't get stuck on one idea.
Yeah. I see how this Brazilian jiu-jitsu in particular as a martial art helps you in everyday life in sensing what you need to do, when you need to apply force, even in an office scenario, right?
Yeah.
When are you forceful? When do you give in, right?
I think it is art at the end of the day. There's the martial side, which is the warfare, the fighting, the self-defense. But deeper level, it's art. And it's about the art and the artist and that relationship. And when you do it long enough, you learn the rules. So that's the white keys on the keyboard. That's how to do brazing, right? And so you learn the rules, you learn the tools. But once you own those rules and tools, then you learn how to bend the rules, how to blend the rules, how to make something unique. But it does take some amount of mastery before you can arrive at that. So you're now doing what people would say, inventing techniques. It's more blending things. But I think that ability comes for me, it comes in movies, it comes in science, it comes in writing, even my financial decisions.
Yeah.
I'll look at a financial decision from the lexicon of, is it a problem or is it a solution first,
So I'm going to ask you a interesting question that may generate lots of comments on this vlog, all right? Do you think Singaporeans in general have the guts and gumptions to become world champions in MMA?
Yeah, so I've been here 13 years. I have students who are refs and judges at ONE FC, which Singapore has. Fantastic event. Unlikely scenario that rose and became an apex global event for MMA and Brazilian jiu-jitsu now and Thai boxing. People ask us a lot. And in the past, when I first got here, I would have said, we need parents who understand that athletics is wellness. It's mental wellness. You want your kids to be doctors and lawyers and bankers. A big component of that is mental health. So you need them to have somewhere they can dump frustration and anxiety. And I would have said that 13 years ago. I think we're past that now. I think Singapore has learned this generation, and on their own, they know wellness is physicality. For some people, it's something different. For a lot of people, though, it's physicality and the combat arts. Do we have what it takes here? Absolutely. 100%.
You think we have the ability to produce a
sure. Look, you can
Anderson Silva, a Conor McGregor?
For sure. Look, I got to train with Conor when he was just a blue belt a long time ago, and he was just starting to find his legs. I think I got to train with Anderson too back in Los Angeles a little bit. And the thing that these people had in common, and even the women too, so the thing that they had in common was that to be one of the great ones, there can be no net. There cannot be a fallback
And
plan.
that's what I'm asking. In Singapore,
it's very hard to let that go.
There are two words, right? Kiasu, kiasi. Kiasu means scared of losing. Kiasi means scared of dying. Right. That's antithetical to...
That's the thing. So it comes down to, first, when I got here, I would have said it was a cultural battle between the parents and the children. Now it's much more of an interpersonal struggle between the individual. Am I willing to give everything to this? No net, no safety, just go all in. The people that do are experiencing a lot of success. And it's really because when you're in the ring, it's you and your opponent, and that's it. Everything, however noisy it is, you can't hear it. You're just on, and it's a matter of who wants it more, who's given more, who put in more time, who already won before they stepped in. And if you can be that person, then you're good. But again, I think Singapore, especially parents, but if it doesn't work out, what are you going to do? And the second you start thinking about if it doesn't work out, what are you going to do? That's already a loser mentality. You're already giving away some of your power.
You need the samurai attitude when they go,
I'm already dead.
I'm already dead, right?
Yeah, I'm already dead before this began. And since I'm already dead, I have no ego to lose.
Absolutely.
So let's just do what it takes. 100%.
You're a tough guy, man. But I'm going to show you something that may scare you and put you in your place.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So it basically
here's another very big question. You are married to a Singaporean woman.
Yeah.
So who wears the pants in the house?
All right, now look, I just want to say right now, that is a very sexist thing. Who wears the pants? Anybody can wear pants, let's be clear about this. I think
you wearing pants.
That's right. I think the real question is who wins the fights?
Okay, who has?
Now look, this is embarrassing, and all my students already know this. But in my household, my wife, Michelle, is
Very beautiful.
undefeated. She's absolutely undefeated. We take these fight poses whenever we go to award ceremonies because that's like me pretending to win. Yeah, I've never won a fight, physical or any other way. I'm outclassed, overmatched. The dog even jumps in on her side. I can't win. No, there's no point. She cheats. She cheats. She has no honor or dignity, bro. She cheats. Like in the middle of the night, she'll attack me like Kato attacking the Pink Panther. And I'll, what the hell are you doing? She's like, wow, big famous black belt like you can't defend yourself when you're asleep? What, some little girl like me attack you? You freak out? I'm like, dude, leave me alone. Like, she cheats.
Would she be a 6 down?
Dude, red belt, 100%. We skip all the black belts, just go right to red belt. It's her instinct. Her instinct is like, who attacks orifices? She'll go for your nose, bro. She'll go right for your nostril. You're like, what the hell is that? Who attacks a nostril? I don't know. Yeah, it's so jarring, honestly. I would rather like have weapons, but because you don't know. So yeah, her instincts, spot on. Knows how to terrify black belts.
I tend to agree with you. I'm married to a wonderful Singaporean woman myself, our producer.
You had to say that. She's right there.
And today's actually our anniversary.
Whoa! Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. Congrats, you guys.
Yeah, just don't ask me how many years, all right? All right. Winding up, you need to show me your favorite BJJ move. And actually demonstrate it on me and tell me why you like it.
So, I give this some thought. And for me, it's been a long career. And I have different moves I like for different scenarios and situations. I'm going to give you one really straightforward, really simple, practical daily use. I've used this a lot in private security work over the years and working with military and police and just individuals. Okay, super straightforward.
Give us a preamble of what this move is.
So I've used this move a lot in real life, real fights, and I've taught it to police and military and civilians and individuals and people who are victims of battery and whatnot. And I found universally it just works for everyone.
Okay,
it's super straightforward. So it just has to do with someone grabbing you.
Okay.
Right. So someone's grabbing you. Yeah, they're grabbing you. Okay. So it's just a nice way to change this whole dynamic, where I'm going to use the grip against you. So I'm just going to cut inside and down and cut your elbow in. I'm going to straighten my arm with the back of my hand on my chest. And here's why I really like this for self-defense. Use your right hand to hit me. Yeah, it's not happening. Right? It's not happening. I, however, can hit you plenty. I can also finish the arm and break it. I have control of your body. If I start to turn my elbow upwards, there's that pressure. I can immediately go into a wrap choke and get you down the ground safely. But again, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cool looking. So somebody grabs you right around that arm inside, and I'm just walking you to the door. Get the hell out. Did you pay your drink? Did you tip your waitress? Out you go. So I like that a lot because it takes your ability to hurt me away from you.
I love it.
Yeah.
I hope you're hungry.
I'm starving, man.
I gotta go get the food.
Okay, let's do this. Time to eat.
Wow, look at that. Perfect Bak Kut Teh. Chance, I hope you're hungry.
I am. I got the rice. Even I know that Bak Kut Teh has to have rice.
Yes, perfect.
It's essential.
Perfect.
So I'll run this out there. You are bringing that, right? Okay, don't hog it. Bro, we eating? It's time. Let's eat. This writing and fighting talk.
Coming.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice and hot.
Oh yeah.
Bak Kut Teh.
That's the stuff right there.
Let me serve you. Our pork. Best part is the pork belly. And now you see, that's why they call it Bak Kut Teh. It looks like tea.
Yeah. Growing boy, man. There it is. Gotta have rice with Bak Kut Teh.
Bak Kut Teh without rice?
Gotta have, yeah.
Japanese rice. Okay, we're ready to eat. This is chili with sweet sauce.
Yes, it is.
You Bak Kut Teh aficionado. I don't need to teach you.
100%.
Right? Okay, let's dig in.
what makes it Japanese rice? Like, I know there's all kinds of rice now that I live
It's
in
grown
Asia.
in Japan. It's much tastier.
Okay.
People have said you
More
can eat this
flavor.
rice on its own.
I see. You gotta get a
Okay,
red
I'm
chili
just
on
gonna
there.
dig in, right? I'm not
Gotta
digging.
get it. Yeah, I try to go local with my chopsticks.
Okay.
Oh man.
How's that?
Okay, Chris, it's not fair, bro. I saw all the spices. I saw how you made that, but I feel like I'm gonna have to rely on you for Bak Kut Teh still. I think it's not Founders anymore. I think it's your Bak Kut Teh. You know, when this is over, you want to open a stall?
Anytime you want Bak Kut Teh,
Oh,
just give us a call. The producer, my wife, always says eat elegantly. I've never learned how to do that.
no, I'm still a caveman. This is like my version of Elegance is successfully using chopsticks right now. This is me culturally appropriating.
Yeah. In Chinese dinners, right? The food comes on a round table and everybody digs in, right?
Right.
So the principle is that is you snooze, you lose. Right?
No.
Yeah, I'm sure you've been for the Chinese dinners, right?
Get on
you're
it.
chatting and
Yeah.
that's it.
No. You just notice the table spinning a lot, and then you go to get something, and there's nothing left.
It's so good.
It's the broth. Yeah, like you're saying it's medicinal. It doesn't, like, I was surprised when you said that. It doesn't taste anything like medicinal to me. It just tastes like a really delicious
Yeah.
garlic broth.
When
Like,
you
I would
drink
want
this-
this on anything. This is
Yeah, when
amazing.
you drink this, it'll make you strong.
And then it has those sort of,
Yeah.
like we were talking about, this kind of modular healing,
Yeah.
right? Not targeted.
Absolutely. It's an adaptogen. It adapts to what your body needs. Chinese medicine is a lot of it's preventive. Don't get sick
Okay.
in the first place.
Right. Now look, on our next movie, you think you can bring some of this to set?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I mean, we're talking about a lot of people, but
Yeah.
all right.
If today's episode made you rethink creativity, grit, or what home really means, hit that like button and roll with the unknown. Thanks for watching Hot Plate SG60.